This is a review of the answers for assignment 5. Here's the problem where we were supposed to create an employee table with the following specs. So we have a social security number with the varchar 11 that will hold the hyphens primary key. And the last name cannot be null, as it says null here. Null's not allowed, rather. Nulls can be here, so you don't have to specify null as I've done in some places. If you leave not null off, it'll assume that nulls are allowed. So with the department code, no, so that's a not null. Everything else. If we look at money, here, generally 8,2 is a good amount for money unless you're very, very rich and you've got a very large number. And the higher date is just set up as a date column type with the nulls allowed being no. So that'll work. We go down here, we create a table named department. We have create table, department. Integer 3, we limited it to 3 because I said 3 integers. Department name up to 30 characters. Varchar is always a good choice instead of char. And again, not null. So if we go down here, we have insert statements. Now here's 2 insert statements. Since we inserted all of the values in the row the way the table had been defined, we don't have to list all the column names. So this is a bit of a shortcut. Social security number, last name, first name, department code, annual salary. You don't put any formatting in there. You'd put a decimal if you had one of those, but you don't put commas or dollar signs. And then here's the date in the native format that we had. 2 insert statements, just using the shorter method of not specifying the columns. Likewise down here, where we have 3 departments to put in, I have the department values and just 2 values being put in because that's all that's in the department table itself, and they are in order. To display a list of the employee names with their hire date, we just put in the last name, first name, hire date from employee, and we order by last name. So now to get the average of a salary, we use AVG for the average. We've seen this before. And I happen to put in something here called as average salary. You don't have to do that. That's to change the heading in there from employee. To remove John Smith from the database, just using the information that I gave you, John and Smith, we would delete from the employee where the last name equals Smith and the first name equals John. So I wanted you to get the and in there to get that to work. Likewise, in problem 8, we have an employee and we set the annual salary to be what the annual salary currently is plus 1,000. And then we overwrite annual salary for everybody. And this last statement codes a statement that would remove the department table from the database. And that is indeed a drop, not a delete. Drop table department. So that ends the presentation on the solution for the SQL problems in Assignment 5.